Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for everybody who has subscribed. And if you're new here, karibu, karibu, karibu sana. So today in our video, we're going to be making this one pot beef and vegetable fried rice. It is so easy to make, so quick, something you can just whip up so fast for dinner. We're going to be having it with a side of kachumbari and avocado. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you give it a thumbs up and I hope you subscribe to my channel for more amazing recipes. So without further ado, let us get into the video and start cooking up this delicious meal. So here I'm just cutting up the vegetables we are going to be using. I'm using a red bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, some onions and some carrots and some green peas. So let's just cut those up into small pieces and then we move from there. So before we get started on the rice, I'm first of all going to be preparing the onions for the kachumbari. I will start by cutting them into very tiny pieces. I don't like big chunks of onion in my kachumbari. Then I will add salt to the onions. So don't go easy on the salt. Put uh, quite a bit of salt inside. This salt will help get rid of the, that onion taste that is left in your mouth. So don't go easy on the salt. And then after you've put the salt, go in with a bit of water and just soak that until you are ready to make the kachumbari. So let's get that done and then we'll get started on the rice. So on the heat, I have on rice and some peas. So I'm just going to be boiling this first and then we go on. So we'll put some water in the peas. And some salt. We'll put also salt in the rice. A little bit of cooking oil. And some water. So guys, a secret to boiling your peas is just to salt the water and don't cover them while they are cooking so that they don't like shrink. So just leave them to boil and then we'll proceed from there. So once the peas are done, you just rinse them out with cold water. This will ensure they stay green and they don't shrink. So, and it will also stop the cooking process. So just make sure you rinse them immediately they are off the heat. So our rice is done, our peas are done. So we'll get started on cooking the rice. This is how they look. They look good, eh? Yes. So always just salt your water, don't cover them, and immediately they're done, just rinse them out with cold water to stop the cooking process immediately. So in my pot, I'm just going to heat up a little bit of oil, just a little bit, not so much, and then I will add my beef. I already boiled it. I don't trust meat that is not boiled, so I already boiled it. So I'm just going to let that fry for like a minute. I had already added salt to the water. So in here, I'm going to add probably just some paprika and black pepper. So the black pepper, just a bit, not so much, and a bit of, what is it? Yeah, paprika. Kidogo tu. I'm going to let that saute for a minute. Yes, that's the color we are going for. Just let it cook for a minute. And because I had already pre-boiled it, I'm not going to cook it for so long. Let's like give it 5 minutes and then we'll be back. So guys, 5 minutes later, this is how our meat is looking like. Let me just show you. This is how it looks like. So I'm just going to remove this off the heat and put it in a separate bowl. And then in the same pan, just throw in a bit of onions, add a little bit of oil, not so much. So we're going to fry this for just a minute or so. Looks so good, eh? That's the caramelization you're going for. So we'll fry this for just like a minute. And then add in 1 beef cube. And then add in your carrot. So because I want my veggies crunchy, I will cook the carrots for like probably like 3 minutes so that they get a little bit soft but also not so soft. Ikuwe tu like hapo katikati. So I'm going to leave this here for about 3 minutes and then I'll be checking on it. So 3 minutes later, I'll go in with my yellow pepper and red pepper. Just stir those in. I will also leave this for another minute before I add my green peas. So I'm going to add my green peas. And guys, notice how I'm not putting salt in anything. That's because my meat, I had salted while boiling. I had salted the peas while boiling. I salted the rice. So at this point, you don't need to really add any salt so that your food does not become too salty. So just stir this in for about another minute, and then our veggies will be done. So you don't want to overcook them so that they don't become too crunchy, too soft. So I'm just going to remove this from the heat and we'll get started on the rice. So in the same pot, a bit of oil again, and then I'm going to fry a bit of onions. Now this is the final step for the rice. So I'm going to fry this just for also about a minute. I wanted to add a beef cube here, but I figured that it will be too salty, so I'm going to skip on the beef cube and just let this saute on their own like that. After a minute, I'm going to go in with the rice. At this point, make sure your stove is on low heat. Then I diluted a bit of soy sauce, so I'm going to add that in. Then now I'll add my veggies. And the meat. Then I'm going to just stir all this in together. yeah, just like that, our fried rice is done. I'm just going to garnish with a bit of dania. Yes, and that's it, guys. So easy, so quick, so simple. And I'm going to be serving this with a bit of kachumbari and avocado, and we are going to enjoy our dinner. Having finished the rice, let us start on our kachumbari. First of all, drain off all the salty water from your onions, and then rinse them off to just to remove the excess salt. And then I will start prepping the tomatoes and the danias for the rest of the kachumbari. So also our kachumbari is done. I didn't add any salt. You remember all the salt we put in the onions. So that usually is enough. You can just sprinkle a dash of lemon. I just realized I didn't have any, so we'll just take it like that. And yeah, our kachumbari is good to go. We are done making our dinner, and I loved how everything turned out. The rice is so aromatic and so tasty, and the kachumbari looks amazing. So yes, go ahead and try this recipe out. Let me know in the comment section how it will turn out, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and share my videos and like and comment, and let's grow our family, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Bye.